Lindsay, please answer me. I'm freaking out here. I just got a call from your sister. She said you had an accident at home. You fell down the stairs. Is that true? Are you hurt? What the hell happened?
Philip, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to tell you this. It's the worst thing that has ever happened to me. I'm in so much pain, physically and emotionally. Philip, we lost the baby. I had a miscarriage. I'm so sorry. I wish I could have done something to save it.
Oh, wow, that's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. But you're okay, right? I mean, you didn't break any bones or anything, did you? Because that would be really bad. If you're okay, then I guess that's what matters. I'm just relieved that you're not seriously injured. Falling down the stairs can be really dangerous, you know?
Philip, are you kidding me? Is that your reaction? Is that all you have to say? I just told you we lost our baby. Our baby, Philip. Don't you care? How can you be so cold and insensitive?
Oh, here we go. I knew you would do this. And you would try to make this about you to make me feel guilty. Especially to start a fight. You always do this, you know? You always make everything so dramatic. I can't deal with you when you're like this, Lindsay.
How dare you say that to me? How can you be so cruel? Do you have any idea how much I'm hurting right now? Do you have any heart at all? How can you act like this is nothing? Like this is my fault?
So what? So you fell down the stairs. Big deal. It happens to everyone. It's not like you died or anything. So can you please stop being so dramatic and stop blaming me for everything? It's not like I pushed you down the stairs or anything. I don't know why you think you can take out your anger on me when I have nothing to do with this. If you're upset, then be upset at yourself for being so clumsy, okay?
I can't believe this. I can't believe you're saying these things to me. Are you serious? Is that how you really feel? That it's my fault? That I'm making a big deal out of nothing? And I'll have you know that I didn't fall down the stairs because I'm clumsy. It was your mom. She pushed me down the stairs. She did this to me. She's the reason I miscarried and almost died. Don't you understand?
Oh, please, Lindsay. Don't be ridiculous. You can't keep making up lies like this. You can't keep blaming other people for your mistakes. Do you really expect me to believe that my mom would do something like that to you? Come on, be realistic. There's no way she would ever do that.
What are you talking about, Philip? I've told you how horrible your mom has been to me. She's always hated me. She's always tried to ruin our relationship. And this time, she went too far. She pushed me down the stairs. She made me lose our baby. My own mother-in-law did that to me. Can you imagine? How can you defend her? How can you blame me when I wasn't the one who caused this? Your mom is a criminal. She attacked me, and you're acting like I'm crazy or something.
Oh, for God's sake, can we please drop this already? I don't want to hear another word about this. I mean, what does it matter why you fell down the stairs? The fact is that you did fall, and it's done. There is no point in trying to blame anyone else for your own misfortune. Why don't you just calm down and stop being so irrational, okay? Maybe then we can have a civilized conversation about this. But I'm not going to tolerate you making false accusations against my mom. She had nothing to do with this. You have no evidence, no witnesses, nothing to back up your crazy claims. So just take a deep breath, calm down, and get a grip. Maybe if you had been more relaxed and less stressed, you wouldn't have had a miscarriage in the first place.
Philip, how can you be so heartless? How can you say such horrible things to me? What is wrong with you? Don't you care about me at all? Okay, fine. I get it. You don't want to deal with this, but you can't ignore this forever. You can't pretend that nothing happened. Your mom is responsible for this. She did this to me. She's the reason I lost our baby, and the reason I almost lost my life. And I'm not going to let her get away with this. I'm going to make her pay for what she did.
Hey, enough of that, okay? Enough of your lies and your drama. I'm your husband, and you're supposed to respect me and obey me, not defy me and insult me. Do you understand? If you don't stop this nonsense right now, you're going to regret it. You're going to wish you had never met me. You're going to wish you had never fallen down those stairs. Because I'm not going to put up with this anymore. If you don't want me to leave you, then you'll stop talking about my mom. You'll stop acting like a victim and start acting like a wife. Do you hear me?
You would really abandon me when I need you the most? When I'm hurting? And grieving? And suffering? Okay, fine. Go ahead. Leave me. See if I care. See if I ever forgive you. But you'll hear from me again. You'll hear from me when I've calmed down. When I've gathered my strength and found proof. When I've exposed your mom for the monster that she is, you'll hear from me then. And you'll wish you had never left me.
It's just hopeless. The doctor said that my mom would never walk again. She's doomed to spend the rest of her life in that wheelchair. She'll never be free.
Oh my God. That's terrible. I'm so sorry, Philip. How did you find out? Did your mom call you after her appointment?
No, I was there with her. I had to drive her there since she can't drive herself anymore. And we don't have the equipment to make it possible for her. And the doctor said that we should hire a live-in nurse to take care of her, since she's getting old and frail. But I told him no way. We can't afford that. We can't waste our money on some stranger who will just eat our food and take our space. Just because my mom can't use her legs anymore. That's ridiculous. So that's why you're going to look after her from now on, okay?
Wait, what? You want me to look after your mom? Now that she's paralyzed for life?
Yeah, duh. What did you think I was going to say? You think I'm gonna throw away our money on some nurse who will just rob us blind? Because my mom is crippled? Give me a break. That's not an option. And I can't ask my brother for help. He's useless. He's just waiting for my mom to die so he can get his share of the inheritance. He doesn't care about her. That's why I have to make sure she stays with us. So she knows who really loves her. So she knows who deserves her money when she's gone. And that's why you're going to look after her. It's not like you have anything else to do at home.
What do you mean I don't have anything else to do? I have a job, Philip. A job that I work hard at. I can't just look after your mom and work at the same time. You know that?
Oh, please. You work from home. And you barely make any money. Don't act like you're some big shot and better than me. You're not. You're going to look after my mom and you're going to make her comfortable. And then we're going to cash in when she dies. I don't want to hear any more of your sob stories about the miscarriage, okay? That's old news. Besides, my mom is in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. You get that, right? She's worse off than you ever were.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I'll do it. I'll take care of her. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll be the best daughter-in-law ever. I'll watch over my poor mother-in-law.
Oh, really? Well, that's a surprise. I thought you would put up a fight. Well, okay then. Thanks for being reasonable. I appreciate it. I guess I'll leave my mom in your capable hands then. I guess you must have finally learned to let go of the past and stop blaming everyone else for your problems, huh?
Oh yes, absolutely. I would love to take care of your mom. And make sure she has everything she needs. And make sure you don't have to lift a finger to help her. In fact, I'll go out and buy some things that I might need to take care of her. Just don't forget about the promise that you made me back then. Okay?
I promise? What promise? I don't remember making any promises. What are you talking about? Unless you mean when we got married and we vowed to help each other take care of our parents when they got old. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the promise. You remember when my dad died, right? Your mom didn't even bother to show up to the funeral. She didn't even acknowledge his death. She didn't even say sorry to me.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, maybe she just forgot about him. It was a long time ago. But it's a good thing that you're not holding a grudge against my mom anymore. That's all that matters to me.
Oh, of course not. I would never hold anything against such a lovely woman. Yes, I would be more than happy to watch over her. Don't you worry about that, Philip. I'm actually really looking forward to this. It will be so nice to get to spend so much time with your mom.
What the hell is wrong with you? What were you thinking, huh? Why would you do such a thing?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you talking about, Philip? I have no clue what you mean. I didn't do anything as far as I know. What are you accusing me of?
I'm talking about my mom. Who else? I heard she had a terrible accident at home. She fell down a flight of stairs. How could you let that happen? And not only that, but she's gone mad. She's terrified of you. She says you tried to kill her. What did you do to her?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything to her. I was just trying to help her. I called the ambulance for her after she fell. So don't worry about that. And the paramedics said that her injuries weren't that serious for a woman her age. So she's lucky to be alive.
Are you kidding me? Is this some kind of sick joke to you? You told me you were going to take care of my mom, but really you were just looking for a way to hurt her. Just admit it. What did you do to my mom, you wicked woman?
I really don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything to her, I swear. I wish you wouldn't blame me for things that you have no proof of. I mean, that's what you told me to do to your mom last year. Remember? You said those exact words to me when I fell down the stairs.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What kind of game are you playing with me, huh?
Well, like I said, I didn't do anything to her. And neither did your mom last year, right? I mean, we must both be just clumsy fools who fell down the stairs by ourselves. But while we were waiting for the paramedics, I talked to your mom about how much pain she must have been in. I told her it was okay, though. I told her I knew exactly how she felt, and that it was nothing to worry about.
Lindsay, what are you saying? What's wrong with you? Why would you do this to an old woman?
Oh, don't blame me for this, Philip. You were the one who made this possible, remember? You just texted me out of the blue and asked me to come and help your mom, right? You didn't care about the past that I had with your mom. You didn't care about my schedule. You didn't care about anything. You just thought you could dump all that responsibility on me like it was nothing. Well, that told me that you didn't really care about your mom. That you didn't really love her. So, I knew that this was my chance.
Your chance? What chance? What are you talking about? I still don't get what you're trying to tell me. You're not making any sense, Lindsay.
I told you that I was going to get my revenge on your mom, didn't I? I told you that I wasn't going to let her get away with what she did to me last year. Did you really think that I was going to forgive and forget all the horrible things she said and did to me? I was just waiting for the right moment. Waiting for you to let your guard down. Waiting for my chance to strike and take my revenge.
Hold on a second. What are you talking about? I thought you said you didn't do anything to my mom. What is this? What is happening? I want answers right now.
I think you already have all the answers, Philip. You just have to put the pieces together.
But I still don't get it. Why are you being so creepy? I've never seen this side of you before. You're not yourself. And where is my wife? What have you done to her? Why would you do this to your mother-in-law? I mean, was this really just about some petty revenge that you wanted to get on my poor mom? That's twisted, you know that.
I told you what your mom did to me, and you didn't listen to a word of it. I'm your wife, and I thought I could trust you with my problems. But you betrayed me. You didn't listen to me. You told me to stop whining and stop accusing your mom of something I had no proof of. In fact, I don't think you've ever taken my side in anything since we got married. So this isn't just a revenge plot against your mom, it's revenge against you too.
Lindsay, you're freaking me out. Why are you acting like this? Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself or something? I mean, I've never seen you act or talk like this before. What's wrong with you? You're really scaring me now.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Am I scaring you? I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable, if that's what's happening. I'm just telling you how I've been feeling for the past year towards you and your awful mother. And even though you knew deep down how I felt about this, you still asked me to look after her. You don't even care enough to take care of your own mother after she was told she would be in a wheelchair for life? How can you live with yourself as her son? Why are you pretending to care now when you never gave a damn before?
But I had no idea that you were still so angry about last year. You told me that you didn't have any hard feelings towards my mom. I thought you had moved on. I would have never asked you to do this if I knew you were still so bitter.
I told you a year ago that I wouldn't let your mom get away with this. I told her that I would make her pay. And you thought I was joking. She made me lose my baby. Don't you realize how much that hurt me? How much that enraged me? Oh wait, of course you don't. You barely even reacted when I told you that I wasn't pregnant anymore. I don't think you said anything to me at all. When you asked me about my fall, all you did was put me down and treat me like a fool.
I didn't mean to do that though. I was just trying to tell you to calm down, that's all. I really had no idea that you were going to take things so personally and lash out like this.
Oh, please. Don't even try to turn this around on me. You've been doing this for years. You always dump all the hard work and tough tasks on me while you go out and live your life and do whatever you want. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this opportunity to come. And you were the one who gave it to me. Never forget that.
Wait, hold on, Lindsay, please. You're really freaking me out now. I mean, did you actually do this to my mom or not? I need you to tell me right now. You can't just say all this creepy stuff to me.
You know, after your mom pushed me down the stairs the first time, I was afraid that she would do it again. So I had hidden cameras installed in our house.
You what? What do you mean by that? What does that mean, that you had hidden cameras installed in the house? You mean like cameras that nobody would notice? You had those put in our house. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. But you know what the funniest part about that is? I caught something rather unexpected on those hidden cameras I had installed in our house. You do know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I caught on those cameras that I had installed in our house that you had no idea about? Don't you?
Hold on a second. Just where did you end up installing these hidden cameras? Inside of our house? I want to know what rooms you put these cameras inside of. Why did you even install hidden cameras inside our house in the first place? What is the matter with you?
You seem to be freaking out quite a bit about this little revelation about the hidden cameras inside the house. I guess that must mean that you know what I'm talking about then. Do you care to try and guess as to what it is that I happened to see when I checked the footage of the cameras?
Please, Lindsay, you don't have to do this. I don't get why you're being so scary right now.
You know, that's exactly what your mom said to me too. Right before let's still just keep calling it a fall down the stairs.
What do you mean? What did you do to my mom? Just tell me already.
I told you already, Philip. I didn't do anything at all. I just watched as your mom tumbled. And when she hit the ground, I asked her how she felt. After that, I made sure to call the ambulance and wait for them.
But I thought that you were looking forward to being with my mom and spending more time with her, right? That's what you told me. You said that you were happy that you were going to take care of her.
I was only happy because I knew that this would finally be my chance to do what I needed to do. You should have seen the look on your mom's face when I told her that you asked me to look over her. She was shaking in her little wheelchair, and I couldn't help but laugh right in her face. I imagine she probably felt the way you do now. But I don't get what there is to even be scared of. Anyway, now that I've dealt with your mom, it's time for me to deal with you too, Philip.
Lindsay, no, please. Don't do this. I know that what my mom did was wrong, okay? She should have never treated you the way she did. I'm sorry for not listening to you more, but you have to forgive me. I really didn't mean for any of this to happen at all. Please, I realize that what I did was wrong.
You really want me to forgive you? Just why would I do that to a filthy, no-good cheater, huh?
What do you mean? You know about that? Is that what all of this is about? Because we can talk about that if that's what you're upset about.
That's only part of what this is about. But I have all the proof that I need of you on those hidden cameras in the home. You really just thought that you could treat me however you wanted to, didn't you? Well, I hope you realize that you're not getting away with anything either.
Okay, fine. I admit it. I cheated. Just please forgive me. It'll never happen again, I swear.
You expect me to believe that after how long you've been cheating on me, I would never, ever give you a second chance. In fact, I'd say that I've already given you plenty of chances. So, here's what's going to happen. I'll hold on to this proof of you cheating on me, and you and I are going to sign divorce papers.
You can't be serious about this. You really want a divorce?
That's right. And then I never, ever want to hear from you or your mother ever again. Or else I will be back, and you will not like what I do next.
But that means I would have to live with my mom. And I would hate to do that. She can be so annoying.
Oh, trust me. I know all about that. But there is a much worse face waiting for you if you don't do as I say. Right?
Okay, then you win.
That was the end of our marriage. We didn't waste time on alimony or dividing our assets. I grabbed what belonged to me and walked out. He could keep the rest. His mom's injuries weren't fatal, but she needed constant care, and Philip had no option but to pay for a nurse. Soon, he was drowning in debt from the costly service, and his mental health was crumbling. I heard from some friends that he lost his job, and that he had to move with his mom to a cramped apartment where they barely survived. As for me, I changed my name and my city and started a new life far away from Philip and his wicked mother. I never looked back, and I never felt sorry. I never, ever regretted what I did to them.